You're moving to Columbus, but not sure which part of town is right for you yet? Well, you're in the right place at the right time. This video, let's talk about Grove City, a suburb of Columbus, Ohio, but let's do it differently. Let's explore using Google Maps. Ready to learn why I say Grove City is the best part of Columbus? Hi, I'm Adam Hagen-Stein. I'm a licensed real estate professional in the state of Ohio. Myself, my team, we've been doing this for many years. We've helped countless people all across the state of Ohio. And I'm a resident of Grove City myself. I'm talking to you right out of my office in Grove City. I can't stop telling you all the great things, which is why I'm making this video to help you understand that, why I think it's a really, really good place to live. So before we get too deep, you know the drill. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I do videos just like this all the time on this channel and some other channels too. So be sure to hit that so you get alerts on when I send out some new videos. Let's talk about Grove City, Ohio. Why is it what I think the best choice to move to if you're moving to Columbus? But let's do this map style today. Okay, we are on the map, Google Maps of Columbus, Ohio. Let's zoom right on down here into Grove City, which again is down here in this bottom corner outside of Columbus. From here in Grove City, we are pretty much in this general area. That's not the exact lines, but this is in general Grove City area. If you're in downtown proper or older Grove City, you're just a hop, skip, and a jump to a highway. If you're over here off of Stringtown Road area right here, you're right there to 71. And if you're down this way, London, Groveport Road, you've got another on-ramp to 71. And once you get onto 71, folks, you are a grand total of 20 minutes max until you get to the great and powerful downtown Columbus, which has all the things that we're coming for. So let's zoom in a little bit more here. Well, first, you see here, the little blue dot, that's me. I'm in the, we'll just zoom right on down here. I'm in the Autumn Grove area, which is a Moranda Homes community. And guess what? It's not done. They are absolutely not done because all through back here, they are building more homes. So if you've heard of Miranda Homes, they've been around a long time. They've been up here in Columbus for a long time. They've got a lot of great homes here. I'm happy to get you scheduled to see a home there. You just say the word, I'll make it happen for you anytime. But one of the reasons I really do like this neighborhood is there's a lot of walking paths. We'll zoom in a little bit. There you go. You can see exactly where I am. But right here, this whole area, this is a walking path along this little creek and whatnot. Zoom folds back around, comes back to Demarest here. This is a creek. This is all wooded. Then there's another pond right through here. There's like 4 or 5 ponds in this neighborhood. It's absolutely amazing. And they're building in the new parts of it, they're building more ponds. And then back here in this newer part is a really, really nice pond and a nice walking path and just goes all the way around it. And then they aren't showing it here, but there is actually behind here, there's actually another, let me see if it shows it on the satellite. No, it won't. But along here, along this tree line, there's a path that will take you, a biking path or walking path that will take you right on over to Grove City Road, which you're really close to getting to downtown older Grove City. So there you get a satellite picture of that. A walking path. And then over here in the new part, this satellite picture won't show you, but where this little pond is, they've made a walking path right here. There's houses all the way right through here, lots of empty open lots. There's even a playground over here that they set up in a nice big open field so you can go and play ball, take the dog, throw the frisbee, whatnot, if they're good on the off leash. There is no dedicated like dog park or anything like that in the community, but that's okay because not far from here, there is a dedicated dog park, not even a 5-minute drive from this community. So that's the Moranda Homes section. And then back through here is the older part of the Autumn Grove area. These are smaller homes. Every once in a while they'll come up. But I definitely wanted to showcase Autumn Grove because of the new build there and my experience there. Hands down, 5-star review in this neighborhood. Everybody's super, super friendly. My kids have made lots of friends already. They're constantly outside playing football and whatnot with other kids. So one of the reasons we chose this was because of proximity to my spouse's work. It's only a few minutes away. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why we chose this area for us, and that may be important to you. You let me know where the job's going to be, and then we go from there and we'll find it. That's the beauty so far of Columbus, is that in every neighborhood, you've got the gauntlet of homes in my experience. You know, like our neighborhood, the Miranda Homes area, these are, you know, starting in the 4s and on up neighborhood, but right next to it is the high 2s, low 3s, you know, and then over here in Grove City, these are $500,000 houses right through here. These are newer homes, and you got apartments and everything going on in here. There's a lot going on in this area, which is why it's become so attractive. There's the park at Beulah Park. There's pickleball courts. There is senior living over here in just next to this new construction community. They've got apartment living in there too. It's such a mix of houses between 2-story houses, ranch houses, apartment living. It's an entire community within the community. And then they got shops and whatnot along here. Nice bakery. I think a salon's over there. So there's a lot to do right here in Beulah Park within Grove City. They really well thought out and well designed the area. Okay, so that's why I really love Beulah Park, and hands down, you'll get my recommendation there anytime, as long as it makes sense for you and your family, your situation. So, but we're right here in some of my other videos. I call this Main Street Grove City, which is Broadway or 62 or Harrisburg Pike or you name it. It's going to have, like every other county or state road, it's going to have like 10 different names at 10 different points. But this is downtown Grove City. Yeah. So I've had the privilege of, I haven't ate at Planks yet. The library, hands down, it's fantastic. Absolutely. There's little Broadway, a little theater right there. It's not a big one. So right through here in summertime, this is a main road here, folks. This is 2 lanes in either direction. But then on the sides of the street, and I'll zoom in here and pull you up, on the sides of the street, so you got 2 lanes either way, but then there's still parking along the side of the street. So you'll hear me talk about in some of our other videos, Food Truck Fridays. They line up the food trucks all along the main road here, up and down both sides. They go down Park Street, and I think either way, up and down, there's, I bet, every bit of 20 different food trucks. Like, you come hungry, and I promise you, whatever mood you're in and your spouse is in the mood for something else, you walk away hungry after going there, that's your own darn fault, because there's plenty of options. Always use something to do for the kids. Like, great food, great prices, great location. So like, you just can't go wrong. And then all the restaurants are still there. So maybe you're not in the mood for a food truck, go over here to Planks. There's Blue Willie's right here. I believe, no, Local Cantina. That one's Local Cantina. Blue Willie's is up a little bit, right? It's right in here somewhere. But Local Cantina, you can't go wrong there on Taco Tuesday. But there's so much going on there. It is just absolutely insane. Oh, if you want good coffee, Transcend Coffee. They're pretty sure they roast their coffee beans in-house right there. Back behind Transcend Coffee, you'll hear me say in another video too, talking about this amphitheater in this park area. This whole area, whenever there's an event, a festival or whatnot, this whole area gets transformed. And it just goes to right through here. This whole park area, Civic Place, all through here, all gets transformed. They shut down this Park Street, shut it down. You got vendors, you got tents, you got everything lined up and down here. Food trucks up and down here. Just stuff everywhere for you. Absolutely fantastic. And it's easy, it's flat, it's easy to terrain. They'll keep all this area open through here. They have tables and chairs. You bring your own stuff, and you're going to have music and just so many things always going on back here through the warmer months. This is where it's at. It's very family friendly, always something to do. You always can find a place to park. It's super duper easy. Where we normally park, like I said, there's always something going on here. Where we normally park is usually back behind the library and whatnot. There's usually plenty of parking back through here. You can go down Columbus Street, which will take you into Beulah Park. There's usually parking through there. If not, you go up and down the side streets. Like, we've always had good luck parking right there, guys. And then it's just a short walk. And just down there, everything's flat. You're not going up and down hills or nothing. Super duper easy walk. But that's downtown. Like I said, there's so many shops and restaurants. It's so cool. I've bragged about how since moving here, I've explored up and down this road more than I ever did at the place we used to live, which was a similar small town feel called Harrison, Ohio. But I've explored more here. I've gone to different things here because it's so easy, so friendly, so easy to park and walk around and not have to where's what and who's how. And it's easy. It's very well thought out. Lots of room to do everything. So that's my take on downtown with Beulah Park and this whole area over here. Okay, so we're going to zoom out a little bit. We're going to take you over here to Stringtown Road. This is where you're going to find all your normal shopping. You're going to find your Target, your normal retailers. You're right off the highway, off of 71. So you're going to have hotels, that sort of thing, because people will either be driving up from somewhere and want to stay on the outside of Columbus, or through Columbus to say, I'm going to stop here. You know, this is where you're going to find your Best Buy, all your major retailers, Home Depot, Best Buy, all of the major players. That's where we're going to find. This is going to be your retail places, your Targets. There's the AMC Grove City. Great movie theater. We've taken the kids there a couple of times. It's fantastic. Freddy's right here. Hobby Lobby, you're welcome. Buffalo Wild Wings, great place to sit and watch a game. Okay, this is actually a really nice one. If you have the opportunity, if you like going to there to watch sports and whatnot, it's 2 thumbs up for me. So, but that's going to be your retail side of things. Is going to be Stringtown Road. So again, here's Old Grove City. Is right in here. This is Old Grove City. This is going to be we're just going to call this kind of newer Grove City, your Stringtown Road. And then from here, we're going to continue on with that newer feel, and we're going to zoom into this area next, okay? And this area is one of my favorite places, and I really wanted to move in here, but then we found where we found, and I'm very happy. But Pinnacle Club, Pinnacle Point, this whole area is absolutely 5 stars. It's higher price points on your homes, but you usually, if you're in most of these communities, all tie into the community center, the Pinnacle Point Community Center, which is a pool and park and whatnot access. So you've got all of these areas. Plus, I think some of them even give you access to the Pinnacle Golf Club. So golf club, golf course community feel, which from what I've heard, Pinnacle Golf Club is very, very very nice. So, but I do want to talk about, while we're here, MI Homes is over here and still building. This is their Pinnacle quarry area, and they got homes starting in the 4s. It's not going to be the bigger homes, but they do. And as they say, live here on endless vacation. It's an Olympic-sized pool, you have access to the private golf course, basketball, tennis courts, fully equipped workout facility, all right there when you buy into here. Look, if you're interested in new construction, I can't emphasize this enough. Let me know. I will register you on there, and I will be your agent for the entire process. You're probably thinking, well, you don't need an agent to help you through that. Yes, you do. You absolutely do. You never, I'm not, my builders that are watching, if you are, please don't take this the wrong way, but you never want to fully just put all your trust into a builder. You want to have someone there to help guide you and advocate for you, because I do this all day, every day. I know, okay, we need to be sure to hound them on this and do this. And I've built my own home before. I've gone through it with Orion Homes. So I'm happy to do that for you guys. So that's my offer to you. If you're interested in new construction, definitely let me know, okay? Now, not far from here, the Pinnacle Quarry is Farmstead by Fisher, okay? There's another new construction community down this way, okay? And again, we're still not that far from the rest of Grove City, folks. Like, from here to Stringtown Road is maybe 10 minutes, okay? But you're also really close to London Groveport Road. I wanted to bring up Fisher because Fisher is a very good builder, and they're nationwide, and they have tons of incentives, okay? And this is a great community. I've had the experience of talking with the builder rep there. He's a great, great guy. I've walked through this model, actually, and it's spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. Breathtaking, to say the least. So, again, if you're thinking about new construction, let me know. All my contact information is below, so definitely let me know on that. Oh, Beulah Park, I'm sorry. The Pulte Homes, they got them temporary sold out, but I know that there typically is some homes for sale in the Beulah Park area. This is the MLS map as of the 10th of November, and yeah, there's quite a few homes. There's usually homes for sale in that area. So don't worry. If you want to get into that Beulah Park area, you just let me know. I got you. Okay. So now the farmstead is down here in this corner. This is pretty much the bottom corner of Grove City here. So yeah, but it leads us over here to London Groveport area, the London Groveport Road, because this is the other place where we're going to find more shopping, more of our normal retail stuff to support these other neighborhoods, this Meadow Grove area, which is also where Mount Carmel Grove City is, a major hospital for the area. So, and again, this is right off the highway, and this is where you got all your Kroger, your Meijer, your Sunny Street Cafe, I believe, Waffle House is over here. Like, you got the normal stuff right here, all while still being, you know, potentially just a few minutes away if we find you a place right here in Meadow Grove or in Indian Trails. Indian Trails is a super nice, older, established neighborhood, great, solid homes. So those are kind of, that's my overview of Grove City. Different new constructions are going to be the higher side of price point. Everything kind of in between is going to be in the high 2s, low 3s, you know, the normal 3-bed, 2-bath kind of house. So let's definitely talk more about which neighborhood might be the right fit for you. My contact information is below in the description and in the pinned link. Shoot me a message. Let's get you going. Let's get you talking about Grove City. Or if maybe you're like, well, I like the idea, but I don't know that Grove City's it because my work's all the way over on the other side of town. Let's talk about that side of town. Have a great day.